The cat metropolis glowed softly under the golden hues of a setting sun, the warm light spreading a serene charm over the city. Inside a cozy yet modern apartment, Mia, a graceful silver-furred queen with a prominent belly, sat at the dining table, nibbling delicately on her favorite fish tart. Her tail curled gently around the chair, a subconscious gesture of contentment as she savored each bite. Across the table sat her husband, Leo, a broad-shouldered tabby with striking amber eyes. He watched her with a mix of pride and quiet worry, his ears twitching slightly in thought. After dinner, Mia stretched languidly and reclined on their plush sofa, her paw resting on her rounded belly. A deep, soothing purr escaped her as she drifted into a peaceful slumber, comforted by Leo's ever-watchful gaze. The hum of the city outside provided a gentle backdrop to the tranquil scene, hours passing unnoticed in serene quiet. In the middle of the night, Mia's ears twitched sharply. Her eyes flew open, and she let out a loud, startled yowl. "Leo," she gasped, clutching her belly as her whiskers quivered in alarm. Leo, dozing in the armchair nearby, sprang to his paws, almost knocking over the coffee table in his haste. "Mia, what's wrong?" he exclaimed, his tail puffing in alarm. "It's time!" Mia cried, her claws gripping the edge of the sofa as her voice trembled with urgency. "The kitten is coming!" Without hesitation, Leo helped her to her paws, his strong frame steadying her as they hurried to their car parked outside. The streets were quiet now, bathed in the gentle glow of moonlight over cobblestone paths. Driving with focused intensity, Leo gripped the wheel tightly, his amber eyes fixed on the road. Beside him, Mia groaned, her ears flicking back as the contractions came faster. Her tail swished anxiously with each wave of pain. "Hang on, love," Leo said, his voice calm despite the underlying panic. "We're almost there." Finally, they arrived at the hospital, its sign glowing softly in the stillness of the night. A beautiful nurse in a white uniform rushed out to meet them, her expression both professional and compassionate. Quickly, Mia was guided onto a wheeled stretcher and rushed inside. In the waiting area, Leo paced nervously, his claws tapping rhythmically against the tiled floor. His ears swiveled at every faint sound from the labor room. "She's strong," he muttered under his breath, trying to reassure himself. "She's got this." Meanwhile, inside the labor room, Mia lay on a soft bed, her breathing heavy but determined. Around her, nurses moved with precision, their fur pristine and their tails flicking as they worked. The head doctor leaned closer, her voice calm and steady. "You're doing wonderfully, Mia. Just a little more." With one final, powerful cry, Mia pushed, and then the room fell silent, save for the tiniest, sweetest sound, the first mewls of a newborn kitten. Mia's heart swelled as a nurse gently placed the tiny bundle of fur against her chest. The kitten blinked its tiny eyes, stretching its minuscule paws. The door burst open, and Leo entered, his amber eyes shimmering with tears. "Is she?" "Meet your daughter," Mia said softly, her voice filled with awe as she gazed at the tiny kitten in her arms. Leo crouched beside the bed, nuzzling Mia's cheek lovingly before turning his gaze to their newborn. "She's perfect," he whispered, his voice thick with emotion. Their tails intertwined as they watched their little one nestle closer to Mia, her soft purring filling the room with warmth and completing the moment of pure joy.